That's the wrong game. I'll play some Rome. It's an old game, but it's a beautiful game. I'm so used to clicking on Rust. Might try streaming Rust. I'm really average at Rust, to be honest. And that's maybe be an overstatement, depending on who I'm playing against. There's some fucking freaks in Rust. It's a really fun game, though, if you've never played it. So is this one. This is modded with the Radius mod. It just adds, like, every settlement will have a lot more, like, people defending it. And you get larger armies that you fight against the computer. And the, who do we like to be for Rome? See, if they actually let you play as Caesar, I would always pick Julia. Used to. That cultural conversion's amazing. That's pretty good too. Auxiliary units. Auxiliary units means once you take over a territory, units that aren't Roman, but because you own that territory now, you could build certain kind of units. Rome used a lot of auxiliaries, like cavalry and some skirmishers and shit like that. We'll be Cornelia. Then they add a bunch of types of units too. Probably double or triple the amount of units, like selection you have, than the base game. So it really makes it cool. This game is lacking. If you ever played Crusader Kings, I would like this to have more of a mix with Crusader Kings where you could, marriage outside of your territory to gain alliances and do things like establish provinces. Like once you take over a certain amount of area. Yeah, usually with these guys, we're going to want to change everybody out. That's your research tree. But you definitely want to start with your people. We got the Scipio brothers. That's really good. We want to get them both married so they potentially have children. And if one of them dies, this woman will go here. She'll still be part of the family, and I can marry her to get another military leader. Yeah, we have nobody we can hire outside of that. So we're going to replace Libo with Scipio. Oh yeah. Put that in there. I'm not really going to fight battles like this. It's so small. So a lot of them in the beginning will be like this, to be honest. In sieges too, that I'll win very easily. Like this, I'm not gonna play. Each one of those would take about 15 minutes. I mean, you're gonna win, but yeah, 3,700. I'm gonna move this guy back up. I'm gonna go farming. There. It's not really adding much. Get this ready. Yeah, okay.
How may I serve?
Should have an army there, you would think.
Enter, friend, and speak. We surely have much to discuss, and perhaps much to agree.
Trade agreements bring in more money. But if you attack them while you have an agreement, you're going to get penalized by everybody else. You start with a non-aggression. They're rejecting it.
Yesterday,
or if they're friends with somebody, if you get some kind of treaty with them,
for the sake of friendship that has been and friendship to come.
I usually like to take this area.
Now, let us seek wisdom together.
I don't think you can trade with Sparta. Yeah, Sparta doesn't have
Be welcome.
a dock.
If I can give you a fair answer.
Come on, you twat.
No temple can stand upon just.
Syracuse, I think we have trade agreement with already, but he's part of Magna Graecia. So when you control whole territories like this, you can claim edicts, which gives, you know, bonuses, and I already have 2 of them. So I'm gonna want to break that treaty with Syracuse, but I can't in the beginning of the game. I have to wait like 8 turns, and I'm gonna break that territory and take this. I think you start at war with Carthage. No, we're not at war, but they'll probably declare war against us very shortly. We'll let them declare war on us. Doesn't really matter, but Mycelia.
I am here to listen if you speak honestly. Truth will be your sharpest weapon.
And that goes up
you would not sell
throughout
much
the game. You don't want none of that, huh? Fuck you, man.
Dark clouds move across the sun when you speak, my friend. I cannot accept your proposal.
Good. We just kind of wanted to play as Carthage. I had a map today, this morning. I started as Epirus. That's why I wanted to stream this as Rome. I have the most love for Rome. I love Roman history, but it's Epirus starting with Pyrrhus. You never know history. He was like right after Alexander died. This is Macedonia. Sometimes I play as Macedonia and try and retake what Alexander the Great did. I've taken this whole map as Rome. I've taken most of it as Macedonia. I probably did more than Alexander did. Let me get him to port. We want to get this so we can get the good infantry units. Do that. Why not? Can you tack it straight up? No one's there. Rome's start is very easy, and you should definitely play as Rome the first time you play, or all the times you play. I shouldn't have done that, but they have some really cool iconic units that I like. Yeah, there's somebody there. They're not building anybody though. Sometimes I get agreements with these Gallic tribes so I can go other places, because usually Carthage is going to declare war, and that means I need to go to Africa. And Africa is really rich. You take this coastline, you get a lot of food bonuses, and you can also take Egypt and get a lot of food bonuses. I usually start like that, because you can get these guys. There'll be a buffer zone between all the other Gallic tribes, because these are independent. They don't have any other cities, but they'll raise quite big armies actually. See, the traditions is the military unit. So this is Legio II Equestris. So it stays with the legion even if the general dies, but then these are the general skills. Definitely campaign movement you want. And I'll get this once it unlocks for replenishment rate. You want siege craft. That's pretty good. Something like that. We have any more money? Yeah, we don't want none of those. Now we can do an edict. We'll start with tax rate. That. Give me like 15 minutes. We'll get into a battle. It'll be pretty cool. Get some line fighting. Pretty epic, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to build the auxiliary camp. We want to have an army here. Just Hastati are good. Start with that. Roma. Consecrated ground. That's about all the money we can get. Arminium. Do another food. So you see this icon there? Hold up, where'd it go? You gotta look at it a certain way. There you go. You see that? That means he's training units right now. So he only has 1 right now, but next turn he's gonna have 6. We get my spy over here. I can find out what units those are next turn, and she'll steal food from them. That causes public order issues and can lower money that they're making. Public order can cause revolt on you too. You can go like this to see what's happening here. So slaves is -6. Instability, that's from conquering other territories in there. Difficulty levels 9. I've never played this on hard or very. I think it was the very hard. I think I'm on the 2nd of 4 difficulties. I've seen some people do it, but I think all they really do is they make all the you get some political events, so it'd be like, you know, civil wars and shit like that occur more, which is more realistic, I guess, in a way, but it's just a pain in the ass. I think you still get some pretty... You'll get into battles you can't win. That's for sure, that you have to flee from. We're not ready to move. We need more people. We need this to go. For now, we will 350 wealth, 8 wealth from all sources. We'll do city center. Do that. Do a couple more Hastati. 1 more Hastati. You can promote. What this does is it adds gravitas, your like influence per turn, and you want your family to get the most gravitas. Especially in Rome, a lot of the other factions are kingdoms, so you have a lot of gravitas already, as long as you don't lose land. But for Rome, at least my goal always is to change this to a dictatorship, which gives you a lot of bonuses, but you have to get like 90% influence, and I have to conquer a lot of land. And then I can do this and change it to an empire. And that allows you to like kill all the other families if they start, you know, you want this to be positive. That's their loyalty to you. This is how much influence they have, the gravitas they have. So you want your characters to be in the highest position. Winning battles gets gravitas for you. That's why I like to have my main commanders. If you can't get enough men, see, if I can't hire people here, I'm going to have to use some of their guys. Like right now he's an admiral, but I'm going to have to use their people. But usually I'll try and have them just hold a city. So once I start getting places that's, you know, in the frontier, you want to have an army there so you can react to what happens. If people start getting froggy, you know. Sparta has pretty cool units. Macedonia actually has some really neat units too. I was debating maybe I should have played as them. But I think Rome is... Now, this is always my goal to get up here, because this wouldn't get all the really cool units. But you also want to be able to get more civic buildings that give you bonuses to food. And alright, now we got... Okay, here we go.
At your command.
The famous... This is before the Marian reforms. Principes, the Hastati, and the Triarii. The Triarii are the oldest guys. They've been in the military the longest. They have the most money. These are like young dudes, not the youngest. These would be the youngest men. They're like teenagers. Those are the skirmishers. These are the front line of the infantry. This is the second line of the infantry, and this is the back of the infantry. So they would put the youngest up front because they had a lot to prove, and they were all had a bunch of energy, you know. I think maybe it was an idea too. If you've already fought in war for 10 years, it'd be kind of fucked up to have you die right before you retired, you know. I think that might have been part of it too.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
Mostly, what they say in the books, what I've read about, is that they have them there because they're the most disciplined and most reliable. So if the front lines broke, they would have them behind holding the line, so the whole army wasn't routed. So these two lines could retreat behind the Triarii, and the Triarii would hold while they reformed. Now, in the game, the Triarii, they're good, but really good spear unit. But the Hastati and the Principes have Pellas, those javelins, smaller spears that you throw before you engage with the sword, and it's deadly. It's so deadly. But you would want to have some Triarii for cavalry defense. These auxiliary spearmen can also do it. When you compare them to that, they have more attack damage than the Triarii, less armor, a little less health. Yeah. Their upkeep's 1/2 of it though. Maybe we'll do 2 spearmen. More Principes. So once we get past, let me see, the diplomacy. The Rumination reforms is where you go into legionaries and shit. That's definitely what we want. I think here we might be able to get some archers and stuff if we take the right land. Because legionaries are OP. Oh my, they got 20 stack. When we get there, we're going to try and draw them into the field because they're not going to want to attack the city anymore. Because they got 13 units that protect the city itself, but then they got these 2 armies here. That army's nothing, but this army's got, it's going to be a full stack of 20. What kind of mercenaries can we get? Nobody? We got no money? Alright.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
Pundisium. Until next turn. Let's see if we can get any trade agreement with some of these guys now. See, now they got a green face. He likes me. And you still don't want to trade with me. Why don't you want to
Be
trade?
welcome. But may Athena strike us all dumb
Now
if
we
we speak
trade.
anything.
Thank you, motherfucker. They're at war
I
with
must
Epirus.
accept, although my
We actually go to war
we
here
Greeks
too
are a
historically,
realistic folk,
because
and will
Pyrrhus
accept.
comes in here to try and take, because these are like Greek people, kind of, at this point in history. And he comes in there. They actually have his term. I don't know if you've heard this before, but Pyrrhic victory means a victory that costs so much that's barely a victory. It's not even really worth a victory. It's named after Pyrrhus and his war with Rome because he kept winning every battle, but Rome just kept getting more people to the field. And he said, well, supposedly he said, if I win another battle like this, I'll be done for, or something like that. And that's where the term Pyrrhic victory comes from. Because he actually won every battle, and technically he won every battle against Rome, but he couldn't sustain it because he just was losing way too many of his professional soldiers. And Rome just kept putting new armies onto the field. Yeah, we're gonna go with this, I think. That's enough. That's enough. Our navy's not as strong as I would like, but with two, if we stick them all together, if somebody attacks this, they're gonna attack all three of them. So it should defend them. We don't really have the money to worry about a navy right now. Let's see if we can get it with Massilia. No. Syracuse. The Veneti. Non-aggression. No. Liguria.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do not
Whatever.
The gods will have me listen to you.
Carthage still hasn't declared war. I wonder if they're at war with Syracuse. It usually helps to whittle them down. If two people you want to take their land end up fighting each other. It's beautiful because they're just sitting here gathering armies. You can play playthroughs where Syracuse will be your friend the whole time, usually. Yeah, they're at war with Carthage and Nova Carthage. Is he training? We should be good. It is an honor to serve. Alright. What kind of money do we got? We'll do this. A harbor. We already have one of those. You see in the bottom left what these different kind of temples give you. The Latin cultural influence is a lot more important in when you take new territory because you want to convert them to your culture. Public orders help, but I'm really looking for the yeah, I like this one. Shrine of Vulcan. Could try and get money out of Syracuse. Let's see if we can. I'll declare war against them.
For the sake of friendship that has
Give me
been
2,000
and friendship
gold
to
now.
come, greetings.
How about
Now, let
1,000
us seek
gold.
wisdom together.
Motherfucker. Alright. I'm gonna go to war with them anyways, but I was trying to get some free money out of it.
I
Can't do that sometimes. fleeing their city. What idiots. What fucking idiots. Usually I would go military. So I'm looking at the bottom left what they give me. Better farming. Buildings. Political occurrence is good to get rid of. Fucking crap, you can get dignitaries. I might go to auxiliary barracks because that's how we're gonna get really good cavalry and skirmishers in the beginning. In later Rome, once we get down to the freaking I don't know what they call it. After the rumination reform, professional soldiery.
Enter, friend.
This you get top tier. We got money actually. So we got a harbor. Let's do a shipwright. I think we have a farming settlement already, don't we? No. Let's do a civil settlement. We'll do market. Oh shit. I hate naval battles. I fucking suck at naval battles. Oh my god. Nah, I can't fight this. It'd be too crazy. We're gonna have to auto-resolve it. Oh my lord. Wow, he's really fleeing. Let's do another one of these. Can we upgrade? That's not worth it. Could raise another army. Get them to come and replenish. Nah, we won't worry about that yet. Gosh, they fucking ate me alive. See, then they're gonna have these guys coming out. Can I, So when you hire mercenaries like that, their upkeep is a lot higher than a regular unit. So it can cost a lot of money. That was the greatest idea. So we have nobody we can hire with my house. So we might just have to take good old Libio. Singular Augustus. Let's do Principe all the way. Why can't I land? The back. Let me land on land, please. Why not?
Not into those waters.
Ready for order. We cannot sail there.
Yes.
Maybe this will help. Yeah,
Fleets
okay.
reporting. Forming a blockade. Blockading.
It is an honor to.
Your
Yeah, the
orders.
problem is
Disembark.
we are really hurt
Has been halted.
from those sea battles. Oh god.
Go for battle.
Yeah, we want to pull them to the field.
Besieging the settlement. Attack. Full
Little,
For battle.
Here's some more. Soci Hastati. So their upkeep's 1/3 of a Principe. They're not as good. But this means like a non-Roman at this time. Because at this time, a lot of the Italian places they conquered weren't really Roman. They were just conquered by the Romans. But eventually these are
At your command.
Romans. We look at them. I mean,
Soldiering. It's a good life.
Carthage is coming to my waters. What are you doing, Carthage? You motherfuckers. Yeah, okay, this is better. We can do this. No, my units are all like half health. These all look like, those are Hastati. The trust kids would run with the same kind of, those are kind of like militia spearmen. I don't like the cloudiness, but I'm gonna try and get him on the open field. We'll run Hastati and one Principe up front.
Ready for duty.
Roma. Ready for duty.
Battle group awaiting orders.
Principes. Battle group ready. Battle group ready and awaiting orders.
Orders ready. Battle group ready and awaiting orders. Sons of Mars.
Cavalry.
Your orders. Grouped and awaiting orders.
You can hide them in trees, kind of.
By your command. General.
I love the fucking marching though and shit. It's even
Quickly
units.
now.
It's fucking epic. You can look down like you're one of them and look at the army coming up. Oh shit, that's their replacements. We actually have, yeah, I forgot about that. We got guys coming in too. Let's just get them close and we'll deal with that. They see us, I guess, huh? Maybe they don't. Stay.
Cavalry ready. Hack them down. Heavy horse at your command. General, hail!
Spear infantry ready.
Missiles ready and waiting. Equities!
We wanted that. We wanted them to be positioned there.
Waiting.
Ready and waiting.
Row.
Advance at speed!
Commander.
All right.
Legio Orders.
Yeah, well, there's all cavalry. I didn't see that. Jesus.
General! Roma Invicta Riders!
Can hold them. Go. What are you doing?
Swift riders at your command! Forward! General! Forward!
Our general is under attack.
Get out of there. Need you guys to get there.
As you command! Equites!
Yeah, I didn't know they had cavalry like that. That's not good.
Jupiter
Get out of there. Our general's gonna die.
General! Heavy cavalry!
See if we can
ready
get
and
them to
willing.
that.
Glory to Rome!
Flee, cavalry, flee. Get the fuck out. Disengage, disengage.
General! Yes, Commander. Understood. Pull back! Romans ready for duty. Melee infantry, ready. Your orders. Hastati. Hastati. Orders.
They're flanking.
Double time.
Why aren't you guys doing it? Get around the corner. Didn't I make that movement?
Missiles awaiting targets. Missile infantry. Advance at speed.
Again, you're stopping.
Move up.
Oh,
At
Jesus.
the double.
Yeah, don't come this way.
Proud Romans all.
We gotta bring these guys in. Get in there. Let's get these guys here. We'll plug holes.
Brave Rome ready and waiting.
God damn it.
Advance. Commander. At the double.
Jupiter gives us.
Our general has fallen.
Proud Romans all.
Swift melee cavalry.
Missile infantry at your command. Ready. Commander, we obey.
Alright, I think that's all their guys.
Ready.
Our line is barely holding. We need to.
Principes! Rome is mother to us all!
Brave Romans to a man.
Equites! Velites! Your orders! Proud Romans all!
Melee troops awaiting orders. Advance at speed. Your orders.
Hastati! Advance at speed!
Proud Romans all. Melee infantry.
Hastati!
Alright, good. You're done.
Sons of Mars!
It's their cavalry
The enemy
coming.
general is dead.
Equites! Quickly now! Brave Romans to a man!
Cincinnatus. I'm from Cincinnati. What are you doing?
Riders at your command! Now! Yes, Commander!
Let's get to the back and then do it.
Mars, aid us!
What are you doing?
Equites!
Alright.
Ordnance! By your command! Understood!
Now go
By
in.
your command! Orders understood! Romans ready for duty! At the double! Equites! By your command!
We gotta plug the holes.
Ready and waiting! Melee infantry at your command!
I think they're winning. It says I'm winning, actually. Doesn't look like it. My center is fucked. We need to get more guys there. Get in there. If we can break this side, we can just completely fold the center as well. Yeah, they're finishing these. This is good. This is good. This is good. Get in there. Let's get those guys. Nice, nice, nice.
Hastati! Hack them down! Principes! And the double! Orders! Melee infantry ready! Pull back! At the double! Hastati! Legio Parati! To arms! Brave Romans!
They're breaking. They broke. We lost a unit there. Let's bring a guy to the center. Is this fight done yet? No. Finish this guy. There we go. We lost way too many people.
Melee cavalry! By your command! Melee cavalry ready! Equites! Glory to Rome!
What are you doing? Why are you guys going? Turn around! What are you doing?
Melee horsemen! Melee infantry!
The enemy is this way, gentlemen. Don't chase them. Okay, everyone's folding.
Ready and waiting. Glory for Rome! Pull back! Melee troops! Principes! Brave Romans to a man! Pull back! Hastati! Quick! Commanders! Ready and waiting. At the double! Double time! Ladies! Cohorts parati! Melee infantry and command! Hastati! Principes!
Alright, we're gonna speed up. We're done now. We won.
At your service!
We just gotta break this army.
Hastati! Principes!
Yeah, there they go. Where's my cab at? God, my cab got fucking destroyed. I think both my generals. If I lost both my generals, I'm fucked. They didn't have any kids. I think that means they just randomly spawn. Now we do this to kill, because the armies are they're gonna reform. They'll be very weakened after this, but we want to take out as many of their units as we can. That's a really good thing about cavalry. The ability to hunt down all the fleeing troops. Yeah, we got eaten alive there, though. Our army is devastated. Ugly. That was ugly. I know, I'll be able to take their city now, because I didn't draw out the city. Well, I drew out the city guard, but they still have one more army. And then the remnants of all these guys. Kill them all. Kill the survivors. be able to take the city. That was devastating.
Ready for further orders.
Yeah, we don't have any. Scipio's alive. See, now his wife's over here, and I can marry her to get a new person. They did that to ensure that the line continues. Now she's married to him, and I can use him as a general. He's part of the family. Can you guys even take this? We can take it. Thank fuck.
For death and honor! To battle! We take this settlement for Rome!
Alright. Boom.
At your command.
I don't know what their intentions are. We're not at war with them yet. But you never know with damn Carthaginians.
Ready for orders. Make haste, men. You have further orders?
I guess they had a barracks there. Yeah. I should have built those here. Our cavalry is non-existent now. Hopefully we can get. That was really good.
Ready for battle.
Can I get replenishment? No.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
What about you? No.
Commander?
I will keep them for now.
Ready, easy into war. Ready for battle.
At your service, as you command. Can I be of more assistance?
Dum dum dum. Yeah, I'm actually going back to my. You motherfuckers. Military actions against Epirus. Oh, that's
Your
before I
potions and
played.
charms had
I'm talking about the
novelty,
history of it.
but it has faded. Therefore,
I was
keep
about to
your
say, I didn't
merchants out
fucking
of
do
our
nothing to
lands.
Epirus yet. Fuck you guys, man. I might go back to my Epirus playthrough. 'Cause I was getting close to their superpowers, yeah. So that probably means they're planning to declare war on me soon. But I'm gonna go to Epirus. Because I'm a little farther there and we can have better battles. I thought it'd be a little quicker here in Rome. If we didn't have that naval battle before I landed, we'd have been alright. It was probably been better to wait to build up a navy so the navy could have won that. Oh yeah, I stopped at this. Oh my god. Oh. That's a good army there. This middle one. We got 2,700. It says we should lose this. They have 2 artillery units. How much cavalry do I have? Yeah. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Even though you can retreat from this. And then maybe one army can follow you so that you can get rid of the garrison. 'Cause that garrison army Yeah, that's the majority of them. I could have retreated and tried to take just the standing armies, not the garrison. Now, these pikemen are fucking deadly. If you can keep their flanks secure. This is how Macedon, Alexander the Great, conquered the world.
Battle group ready and awaiting orders.
Airmen at the ready. As you command. By your command.
Orders. Pikemen! Pike infantry at your command. Pikemen! Pikes! Pike infantry ready.
Pike phalanx. Swords. At your service. Grouped and awaiting orders. Grouped and ready. Yes,
She
Commander.
might put them on this side.
Awaiting orders.
Nah, we're not even gonna have those to flank. We'll keep them here. Right there.
Ready to ride.
We're gonna want to pay attention to where their reinforcements are coming from. 'Cause they can come from behind you. There's first batch. They're gonna have 2 reinforcing armies. There's the eagle.
Advance at speed.
Where's this other army? It always sucks when it comes from behind. It fucks up your whole plan.
Double time. Orders understood. Infantry. Double time. At speed. Double time.
Probably try and take these out before all these other guys come. But we don't want to sacrifice our line to do that.
Hellenic
We need
Royal
these guys to
Cavalry.
hit this line.
Advance at speed. Understood. Pikemen.
Let's see what it looks like from them.
Berries give us strength. Do not like them. No retreat. No
That's
roll.
awesome. We gotta watch those guys. Bring them in, bring them in, bring them in.
Melee infantry at your command. At the double! Double time! Ready and waiting. Move out! Ready! Understood. Your orders. Melee infantry ready. Double time! By your command. Melee troops. Attack their position!
Break it and get out of there. Get out of there, get out of there.
Our general is under attack.
We don't want our cavalry to hit their general spear unit. That's going to be a very good unit, especially against cavalry.
Orders, yours to command. Slingers, yes, commander. As you command.
I'm not seeing this other. That might be them there.
Break the line.
We're gonna have to take that out.
Riders, move out.
Maybe we want these guys here, actually. Let's bring these guys here. Let's try and break the general before they come.
Commander, we await your command. Melee infantry ready.
Killing the general gives you a morale bonus.
Orders.
Well, really a debuff for their morale. And you want morale. That's the whole key, is to break morale.
Hellenic Royal
Stay
Cavalry.
feed.
Orders.
Alright, come on, come on. Alright, get out.
Hellenic Royal Cavalry.
Let's break.
Break the lines. As you command. Orders understood.
What are you doing? There you go.
We await your command. Melee infantry at your command. Melee infantry ready. Melee troops. Back! Ready! Back now! Understood, Commander. Your orders? Yes, Commander. General! Riders! Move and move! Slingers!
Nice.
Melee
Oh, break, 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 break. No, shit. Get out of there, guys. No, they caught one. Just flee, flee.
The enemy general is dead.
Alright. We need to destroy this. Oh, that's ugly. That's not good.
Melee infantry at your command.
Jeez, fuck, man. I'm doing a bunch of damage to him. Let's get these guys to flank.
Ready for orders? Ready and waiting. Spear infantry ready!
Yes, get all their fucking archers.
Slingers!
Yes, good. Good.
Ready and waiting. Enemy Royal Cavalry!
Let's keep this line right here.
To arms! Attack their positions! Break the line! Your orders?
Ah, get out of there, General.
At the double!
Flee for your life. Let's do a charge in the back.
At speed! As you command! Your orders? At speed! General! Understood!
Yes, good. Now get out, get out, get out, get out.
Attack the position! For
Flee, flee, flee.
Hellenic Royal Cavalry! Orders understood! Cut them down! Your orders? Ready for orders! Yes,
Oh shit, Everest, get out of there, man. Get out of there, buddy.
Swift Riders at your command! Understood!
You gotta be.
Hellenic Royal Cavalry! Understood! As you command! Hack them down!
Oh, they got behind me.
Yes, Commander!
Kill this guy.
The enemy general is dead.
Oh no.
Archers! Fire on the enemy! Ready!
You gotta get him in there.
Yes, Commander! Commander! Sword!
Need the general to survive. Speed these guys up.
General! Enemy Royal Cavalry! General! Yes, Commander! Melee infantry ready! As you command! Ready and waiting! Ready and waiting!
back shots of these guys.
Spearman at the ready!
Slingers! Ready for orders. Your orders?
Disengage cavalry.
Yes, Commander! Fire! Commander! General! Forward!
Melee troops awaiting orders. Cavalry!
Melee cavalry ready! As you command! Melee horsemen! Orders understood! Understood!
Melee troops!
Orders!
Spear infantry ready! At the double!
Pikemen!
Cavalry!
Melee infantry at your orders understood! Take aim!
Spear infantry at your command!
Pikes! Archers! March! Double time!
Melee infantry at your command!
It's just this flank right here.
Quickly now!
Melee troops!
Missile infantry at your
Orders.
command!
Understood! Orders! We await your command! Cavalry!
Do the same thing. Try and kill
Attack their position!
one of these guys so I don't have to face it again. That Third Army came because there should be another unit of that somewhere. So they had two of those. Maybe that unit didn't show up for some reason. A lot better in the open field where I can see what's going on. The wooded areas. That's when you go into France and Germany, there's so much wooded areas. There we go. That's what we like to see. Yes, 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 yes. Good. Look at the slingers. 300 kills. Cavalry, 300, 200. 600 for my general. Fucking hell. Yeah. The Gatai. These guys are barbarian scum. What? My commander died? Holy shit. Must have died from old age. What the fuck happened? Yeah, this guy is new. God, my fucking leader died again. When did he die? In that battle? How did he die? Why isn't that showing me? I don't know. But we won that battle, didn't we?
We hunger for battle.
Alright.
For death and honor!
Commander?
At your service. Any further orders?
At your command. For glory and honor!
Oh, I'm about to go to war with these guys to take the territory. I thought I'd get converting this area from Balkan. Alright. It's my capital. I want to move the capital to like Pella. It's the capital of Macedonia. Its base taxation is really high because your capital gets extra high taxation, but Pella would get a lot more money. We're at war with Egypt. But we haven't even fought a battle yet. We've been at war with them since like the start. Military actions against you. I've never taken any action against. Yeah, I think it was the war with Athens that caused us to go to war with them. Alright. I'm done playing. Might do some 7 days to die. A little bit.